Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from AC 1104C and Group 5. So, who's reporting or presenting on this topic? The first presenter is Ahmad Nabil bin Awaludin. The next presenter Ahmad IZZUDDIN bin Maliki. The third one is Muhammad FAIZ bin SOLAHUDIN. And the last one is me myself Muhammad FAZRUL IZHAN bin YAACOB. So, our group will be presenting about computer integrated manufacturing as known as CIM. On this topic, they have 5 subtopics. The first one is definition, the second one is characteristic, implementation and objective. The third one is advantage, disadvantage. The fourth one is application. And the last one is, of course, conclusion.
Hi, my name is Ahmad Nabil bin Awaludin and I will explain about definition, objective, characteristic and implementation of CIM. I will start with definition.
Definition. What is Computer Integrated Manufacturing? TCIM is the integration of the total manufacturing enterprise through the use of integrated system and data communication coupled with new managerial philosophies that improve organizational and personnel efficiency. It is also can be defined as manufacturing approach of using computers to control the entire production process. In straightforward terms, CIM is the technique of using computers to control an entire production process. It's commonly used by factories to automate functions such as analysis, cost accounting, design, distribution, inventory control, planning, and purchasing. Next, I will explain about characteristics. There are 4 characteristics of CIM, which are the span of control is narrow. The concept of span of control, also known as management ratio, refers to the number of subordinates controlled directly by a superior. The span of control narrows means it does not contain lot of subordinates under the manager. Next, it has only a few levels in its hierarchy. For example, on the top is manager 1 and it has 2 subordinates which are employee 1, employee 2 and employee 3. Under one of its employee, there is 2 another employee which link to the one of the employee on the top. Last but not least, it has low specialization. Specialization is a method of production whereby an entity focuses on the production of a limited scope of goods to gain a greater degree of efficiency. Lastly, the decision making is decentralized. Decentralized decision making is any process where the decision making authority is distributed throughout a larger group. It also connotes a higher authority given to lower level functionaries, executives, and workers. This can be in any organization of any size, from a governmental authority to a corporation. Next, I will explain about objective of CIM. The main objective of CIM is lower the cost of production, including both direct and indirect labor, optimize inventory levels, lower the downtime, improve the scheduling flexibility of a company, maximize efficiency, identify the loopholes that obstruct the production and hit the company's bottom line, assist the management in collecting relevant data to optimize efficiency. Lastly, I will explain about implementation. Implementation starts with assessment, which is the organization is studied to determine strengths and weaknesses. Next is simplification. A simplification process is applied to eliminate all waste from manufacturing areas to automated. And the last is implementation. Implementation is the acquisition and implementation of the hardware and software for the production cells or manufacturing system. That's all from me. I will pass next topic to my teammate. Thank you.
Before I move on to the next topic, which is on the advantage and disadvantage of computer integrated manufacturing, let me introduce to you guys myself first. My name is IZZUDDIN bin Maliki and I will be the third presenter for today. Okay, let's move on to the topic, which is on the advantage of CIM. The first advantage of CIM is error reduction. CIM system require higher degrees of data accuracy to run properly. Once part, bill of material inventory and operational information achieve a very high level of accuracy. CIM can perform function with a minimal human intervention and then report on the result automatically. Humans are still required to monitor system, but human error may be eliminated while the process of reporting is made. The next advantage of CIM is speed. Reporting in CIM environment are performed automatically and immediately without any delay involved with people-based transaction. Depend on the environment, the additional speed allows operation to be performed as soon as previous work occurs without any lag or waste of time. The third advantage is flexibility. Once operations are designed and reported in a CIM system, change to various operations can also be performed more easily. CIM systems are designed to be entirely paperless, eliminating the barriers to changing operation. This flexibility, combined with the speed it can be performed well, allows company to quickly react to market condition and then return to previous setting when market condition is changed. Now let's move on to disadvantage of computer integrated manufacturing. The first disadvantage is the cost. The initial cost of buying the equipment such as computer and robot is extremely high. The second disadvantage is maintenance. Maintaining or repairing broken machine is extremely expensive, difficult and time-consuming as the broken part is usually difficult to be found and to be repaired. The last disadvantage is training. Employees need initial training to get comfortable and used to the new market, especially in CAD, which is computer-aided design. I think that's all for me. Now let us move on to the next presenter.
Is Muhammad FAIZ bin SOLAHUDIN. I will present to you about evolutions of CIM. Okay, computer integrated manufacturing or CIM is considered a natural evolution of technology of CAD or CIM, which by itself evolved by the integration of CAD and CAM. Massachusetts Institute of Technology (MIT) at USA is credited with pioneering the developments of both CAD and CAM. Okay, if we review the manufacturing scenario during the 80s, we will find that manufacturing is characterized by a few islands of automation. In the case of design, the task is well automated. In the case of manufacturers, CNC machines, DNC system, FMC, FMS, etc. provide tightly controlled automation system. Similarly, computer control has been implanted in several areas like manufacturing resources planning, accounting, sales, marketing, and purchase. Yet, the full potential of computerizations could not be obtained unless all the segments of manufacturing are integrated, permitting the transfer of data across various functional modules. This realization led to the concept of computer integrated manufacturing. Thus, the implementation of CIM required the development of a whole lot of computer technologies related to hardware and software. Okay, next is application of CIM systems in brand of car, which is Proton. After the Proton apply a CIM system, they can allow of improvement, which including lead time improvement, improvement in shop floor operation, and improvement production development. Okay. In the lead time improvement, the company actually have improved the lead time. Next, planning delivery schedule of car is more organized after applying CIM system. And last, it actually increased the productivity. In the improvement in shop floor operation, the company reduced manufacturing lead time, which means short time production process but maintain the quality. Okay. Next, including machine setup time, scrap or rework, and increase the work in progress and finished goods inventory. Okay. Lastly, the improvement productions development. Applying CIM system give opportunity for a company for customized products to customer needs. It also can give more chance ability for design the car because less cost in product design. This will lead to minimum time to market.
My turn, what can summarize and conclude from this topic is CIM, which can help in the manufacturing system. Approach increases the speed of the manufacturing process and uses real-time sensor and closed-loop control process to automate the manufacturing process. It is widely used in the automotive, aviation, space and shipbuilding industry. The CIM training system meets the demand for the modern further education and vocational training in the metalworking sector. The computer integrated manufacturing pyramid of the 1980s has been crumbled to make way for a variety of better model for manufacturing information technology in 2000. Computer integrated manufacturing is the manufacturing approach of using computer to control the entire production process. This integration allows individual processes to exchange information with each part. There have been many acronyms and models in the past 2 decades that describe the topic of manufacturing application software. However, regardless of naming and modeling, manufacture fundamental need have not changed significantly. What has changed is the availability of commercial software, experience in applying software application to manufacturing, and the emergency of standard for applying software and computer technology to manufacturing. CIM is a combination of different applications, which is CAD, CAM, and computer-aided engineering, robotics, manufacturing resources planning, and enterprise management solution. It can also be considered as an integration of all enterprise operations that work with common data repository. The major components of CIM are as follows: data storage, manipulation, presentation mechanism, real-time sensor for sensing the current state, and last but not least, modifying processes, data processing algorithm. Now, all the operations are controlled by computers and have common storage and distribution. The various processes involved in CIM are listed as follows. The first one is computer-aided design. Prototype manufacture determining the efficient method for manufacturing by calculating the cost and considering the production methods, volume of product, storage, and distribution. Ordering of the necessary materials needed for the manufacturing process. Other than that, we conclude say CIM also have the advantage and not to forget have a disadvantage as well. For the advantage can be said that it can be error reduction, speed and flexibility. Meanwhile, for the disadvantage, cost maintenance and training. To conclude, companies nowadays depend heavily on computer integrated manufacturing. Over the years, many of its initial issues have been resolved, and those technological advances are now incorporated. Firms use the CIM in almost every department, be it engineering, mechanical, or electronic design. Such an approach helps a company to boost efficiency and productivity as well as reduce error. It eventually assists the company to lower the cost of production, quality, and ensure timely delivery. Please note that automation at every stage is a keyword to save time, cost, and effort. Thank you for listening. That's all from my group. Nabil, Izzu, Faiz, and me myself, Fazrul. Thank you.